In these days, we are more than forced to talk and communicate online, so it's good to know how to communicate online properly. We know that there are a lot of nuances in face-to-face conversations. So there is a voice tonality, the body language, everything that is affecting how you are communicating and how you are being perceived. And in these days, there is a rising trend when online communication is getting these structuralities as well. So there is something like an online body language. There is a great book I got from one of my followers. The name of the book is A Digital Body Language. I'm just reading that and it is bringing me towards that, and I started thinking about how important it is to know how to properly communicate online. I'll be digging deeper in that topic in the future on this channel, on my Instagram account as well. So if you are interested in that, definitely consider subscribing to this channel and to the Instagram account as well, because I'm posting there and here. So online body language, you can communicate respect, you can communicate emotions, you can communicate ignoring someone by using specific nonverbal traits online. But how is that and how does it work and what rules does this online communication has? So for example, some people are totally afraid to call, so they prefer texting, and these people, number of the people is increasing that don't like calling. So they are texting rather than that. So what medium should you choose when you want to communicate something very important? Should you call them? Should you text them? Should you email them? Maybe sending them Instagram message or Facebook message or LinkedIn message, or I don't know, send a bird to them. Depends on the context. Everything depends on the context. We are diving in with the first tip. But before I dive in, I wanted to tell you about my project that I'm preparing for this summer. Most likely in August, I'm launching the 30-day challenge where you will learn how to be more confident, how to start talking to anybody without any bigger problem. It's mostly done for introverted people because they have a problem talking to people and they need more confidence and they are willing to work on that skill. Extroverted people usually don't need to learn how to talk to people more because they just do it. But introverted people, as I am, need a system, need guides how to do that exactly. Tell me what should I do, what should I look at, and this is what I'm creating. I'm creating a guide how to start talking to anybody, how to know that this people is falling for you, not in a romantic way, but that you are doing good with that person, that he likes you and he's willing to spend more time with you. And on the other side, you will find that you approach someone and that person doesn't like you that much. So if you are interested in something like that, down below there is a list, there is a link where you will sign up for a waiting list for that course, and when something new pops up, I will surely let you know about the news towards that course. So if you're interested in that, definitely go now to that description down below and sign up your interest. And now there is the first point that I want to talk about, which is the choose of medium. Where do you want to communicate that message? How important is that? And how different mediums are conveying that importance as well. So for example, when you are calling someone, it's a top priority for most people. So like when you immediately need somebody, when you immediately need attention of someone, you call them. There is a chance they won't pick up the phone because they just don't like talking on a phone. So the top priority thing is that you are calling someone, and I want to say maybe shouldn't be used to anything else when we are talking about a casual meeting people like at work, for example, or the friends that are not that close, friends that are not that close. When you're calling family, for example, or your wife or girlfriend or someone really close on that level to you, it's fine, they will pick it up all the time. But casual people don't like talking on a phone, so getting over phone is a top priority, and it shouldn't be it shouldn't be used for anything else than just that. Then there is a text message. When we are talking about text messages, it's again quite a high priority medium where to communicate, because it's an invasion to privacy. And when someone is texting you on a phone from work, for example, you don't want to respond that. You don't want to give them your phone, so they are texting you about the work stuff. And then there is an email when you need to deal with something longer and you don't need immediate response. When you want an immediate response, you should do that text message when it's higher priority thing, and when it's lower priority thing, you text them on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, some social media like that, because everybody is using that at the very moment already. The second thing is a response time. How long does it take you to respond to some message? It is an equivalent of respect in a real communication. So when you are responding shorter period of time, it probably means that you respect that person, that you want to make sure that that person is happy by communicating straight away. You don't want to like straight away. You don't want to do that because it's not in that range where the normal communication happens. It's not like face to face when you are interacting like immediately. But on the other side, when you want to when you want to show someone that you don't respect them that much, you are waiting with your response. You are waiting longer period of time to show that they are not your priority, and that is how it is communicating. But when it's too long, it falls from that you are not my priority towards I forget about responding you. So there is like, I respect you a lot, I'm losing my respect, and then I forget about it, so I'm not sure about how much do I respect you. Then mirroring style of communication. It's very important in real life as well. So when someone is having a certain communicational style, you want to mirror that style, so you are talking the same language as the other person. And it's the same when we are talking about online communication. You want to mirror, you want to adjust your communicational style to fit the communication style of the other person that you are talking to. And we are talking about, is that person sending more short messages or one longer message? Is he using a certain type of vocabulary? You want to use that as well in an amount that is acceptable for you. And this mirroring is also important with the third topic I want to talk about, which is using emojis. So you want to mirror the style of the person sending the emojis, because by doing that you are talking the same language. Of course, the other person might accommodate to your writing style, but most preferably people are not aware of that and they are writing in their style. So if you want to get along better with them, you want to adjust your emojis using and message structures to fit their one in the range that is acceptable for you. So it's still authentic you. Of course, you don't want to become someone else just because that person you are just talking to is somebody else, of course. So the emojis, we will continue on doing that. So it's, I think, vital for using emojis sometimes. It's artificial facial expressions, it's artificial emotion expressions in a real life communication. So in a real life communication, you are observing like distances, touches, and facial expressions, shoulder positions, hands positions, leg positions, how you sit, how you stand, everything like that. It communicates way much information than just what you say, but it's limited online. You only have the words, so you want to incorporate a little bit of emotions, and you do it by the emojis. So you want to use them, but you don't want to use them too much, because when you are using them too much, it's usually perceived as being low confidence person, and you don't want to be that. So generally what I do is that I use emojis when I feel certain emotion with the message that I'm sending. So everybody does that. When it's funny, you send a laughing emoji. When it's sad, I said the sad emoji. When you are angry, you said the red face emoji, and so forth. And the number of the emojis usually varies from who I'm talking to over that phone. When I'm talking to someone superior to me, like my boss for example, I am using like similar set of emojis and amount of emojis as they are. So it's more low vibrant emojis like a smiley face, regular one, and the hands up like you are waving or whatever does it mean. But when I'm, for example, chatting with my wife over the phone, we are using another set of emojis and another number of emojis, so it's changing with the person. So you want to match the style of the other person who is talking to you, because everybody has a certain style and people like what they know. So if you want to get closer to the other person, you want to communicate in a similar way online as well. So it was just 3 quick things about the digital communication. I'll be digging deeper in that topic. I'll be making some research on that, on a communication online, and I'll be keeping you up to date what I find out. And now, what are your experiences with the online communication? Do you like it? Don't you like it? Do you feel comfortable communicating online though, or do you like it better in person? I like it more in person, but I'm trying to get better at communicating online as well. So I'll be very happy hearing from you. How do you feel about all that online thing, online life? And have you ever thought about learning how to communicate online properly, how to get better at communicating online? Because we are getting better at communicating in person, but we never thought about getting better at communicating better online. So just let me know what are your thoughts. I'd be very happy hearing that from you. If you want to get better at camera, because it's quite a closely related topic, there is a video up here, so you can check it out. And I guess that's it, guys. Bye.